Hello and welcome back, YouTubers, to another episode of What You Missed News, the video game news show that recaps what happened in the video game industry this week that might be important to you and the video game industry at large. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm kind of a cowboy. I found this hat and I've taken a liking to it. Actually, with my beard and how I look right now, I probably seem more Amish. But hey, at least it matches the hoodie here, so it's a win-win situation for me. Before I get into today's video, I wanna tell you guys something really amazingly awesome. Do you know the best feeling in the world? No, not anything gross or okay. All right, I'm just gonna tell you. Okay, I don't want to see that in the comment section. What's the best feeling in the world, Pro? Let me tell you. No, I'm gonna stop it right there. The best feeling in the world is when somebody hates you, when somebody doubts you, and you rise up so much so that you completely obliterated their opinion of what you were or what you were doing. I was a loser in high school. I really was. I had no ambitions. I barely graduated with a D grade. I mean, oh man, life was really rough for me. My mother never thought video games would become anything for me. My parents, they don't even understand how YouTube and advertising and video games works for the most part. God, they can't even open up a computer. But the best revenge is when they think you are doing something awful with your life. And you end up getting your own company. That's right. What you're seeing right there, that's an LLC. Now, what an LLC does is essentially protects me personally from lawsuits. And this is now a registered media company. Protomario LLC. It doesn't exactly roll off the tongue, but it's been taken care of. And that is thanks to you, ladies and gentlemen. I can't thank you enough for everything you do for me. Just watching my videos, just liking and sharing, you helped me to create my own business. Media business. A dream. A literal dream for many people that never come true. But I've got my own company. I gotta thank you, and I can't stop thanking you because you made that dream come true. And as one of my major thank yous to you, ladies and gentlemen, is all you have to do to enter in this giveaway, this right here, this Nintendo Switch giveaway, is just be subscribed. What you've been doing, watching my videos, commenting on my videos, liking and sharing my videos, and being subscribed to me, has automatically already entered you in to win this Nintendo Switch. And if you haven't been doing that, what's holding you back? You could win one of these bad boys. As aforementioned in a previous video, yeah, I've given away several of these already. I suppose it's time we jump right into the news. Enough of that, but it was important. So the City News Toronto has decided to jump into the whole video games are a problem. Violent video games are awful. They're terrible. They're horrible. And they interviewed Expo people. One notable person would be John Gerard over at The Completionist. You know him. And he was quite upset that they took some of his wording out of context. Nonetheless, this is one of the more balanced interviews I've ever seen. But I do absolutely love the title. Possible dangers of video game addiction. Well, gee, what could the dangers be in any addiction? I see no dangers whatsoever. Man, that sarcasm was so thick you could cut it with a knife. There's no reason for me to go into this video. I already destroyed a previous video. I've already destroyed the White House's video on violent video games. Why should I destroy this one? It's preconceived notions that letting your child play too many video games is bad for them. And the argument on the opposite side is, hey, parents should be watching their children, engaging with their children, and being a part of their children's lives instead of letting them spend so much time on video games. And it's not just video games, it's media in general. Your kid should be outside playing football, throwing the football, but hey, if he doesn't like that, perhaps you could engage with him on something that he does like. There are things like board games, chess. I mean, there's tons of things that you can do that doesn't involve sports. And all you have to do is engage with your kid. So once again, this is just a ridiculous article, and I thought I would bring it up because it's that title, Dangers. It's so dangerous being addicted to video games. And by the way, I also found a timeline of video game controversies where video games have been blamed for a lot of things, regardless to if they were at fault or not. So if you guys need to show this to someone, specifically parents, teachers, things like that, you go ahead and do that, because it's pretty ridiculous to read through this and see the controversies that have been thrown on video games. By the way, the internet was broken yesterday because Drake drops in to play Fortnite on Twitch and breaks the record for the most viewed stream. There's not much to say about this because it's Drake. It's that Drake, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone lost their minds when Drake and Ninja teamed up on Twitch to stream Fortnite. So if you thought PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds was dying, it's dead now. I mean, it's amazing to see how one big star, a type of star, okay, I'm not saying he's a movie star or anything, but everyone knows Drake, and how quickly that can grow a crowd on Twitch. It's amazing. And by the way, Fortnite v3.3 brings bigger booms, loot llamas, and a lot more. If you guys would like to know the details of this update, I'm not really going to go into it, but they do have updates for both Battle Royale and Save the World. So if you do have the DLC, that's a thing, that's something that you can get. And there's a lot of stuff. It's funny, it's really funny. Llamas are coming to the game. But, you know, Fortnite's more goofy, and I guess PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds is the more realistic type of game. Nonetheless, I still think PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds is dead because of what Drake did. We'll see if their numbers continue and are a viable competition for Fortnite now. So Geralt from The Witcher is confirmed as a Soul Calibur VI character. The soundtrack for the stage will be Hunt or Be Hunted from The Witcher 3. Geralt will be voiced by the original actor as well. So that's pretty cool. I mean, that's nice. I guess. A guest character being in Soul Calibur has not been anything that's surprising. Since Soul Calibur 2, once again, guest characters have been a thing there. So this is pretty cool. Again, rumors kind of took the steam out of this surprise, but it's really nice to see that it was confirmed. So Shadow of the Tomb Raider was officially announced as well. That is going to be a full reveal coming on April 27th. That's just a teaser trailer, what we're getting, but it's going to be another game that's going to be really, really awesome. 2 to be released September 14th for PC, Xbox One, and PS4, including versions for the PS4 Pro and the Xbox One X. Once again, just up frame rates, resolutions, things like that. Ark Survival Evolved is coming to mobile devices. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you were interested in playing Ark Survival on the phone, wow, with how rough it is to run on the PC, I'm stuttering here because I'm just thinking, how in the world did you get Ark to run effectively on the phones? Very, very strange. It sounds pretty in-depth for a phone game, but we've seen other phone games coming out. Like, I believe Fortnite does have a mobile version coming out, and PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds has a mobile version coming out. So maybe this will be the future of gaming. We'll start seeing phone versions of really big games releasing, ladies and gentlemen. Who's to say? I mean, that would be, man, that would be really, really crazy, wouldn't it? And finally, I really wanted to close on this, ladies and gentlemen. So Street Fighter gets unofficially ported to the real world. Yeah, this is cool. This is interesting. Now, I cannot say this guy's name, so he's just going to be right up on the screen. He's the creator of that very, very cool first-person Mario experience for the HoloLens. And now he's back at it with a homemade version of Street Fighter that projects the action anywhere. But, man, just let's take this to another level of meta, okay? What if you were to project it in the areas where the Street Fighter fighters were actually fighting in the game in the real world? Anyways, he calls it the Real World Warrior Edition. And yeah, it's choppy and it's not perfected yet, but you know, this isn't Capcom itself producing this and throwing it out there for people. It's pretty cool. It's being able to fight two fighters in the middle of nowhere, and hey man, I guess it's still better than the original Street Fighter, that horrendous original port that there once was. Yeah, so this is pretty cool. I think it's awesome, and a big thumbs up for me. So that's it for this episode of What You Missed News. I hope you guys really did enjoy it. If you did, leave me a big thumbs up and let me know in the comments section below. I'm Aaron Protomario and I'm signing out, and I hope that you stay subscribed to win this Nintendo Switch, especially if you need it, ladies and gentlemen. So, I'm off to engage in a real-life street fight with these Street Fighters. Maybe I'm just not rich enough to afford this augmented technology, and I'll just call someone a nasty name in the street and see what happens. I'll see you guys in the next episode of What You Missed News.